A very good morning from Oslo. I've just got in on the SAS flight. You've probably seen that one. I'm in Norway. I'm in Oslo. First time I've been to Norway. We could have a look around the city. I've got 12 hours here, and yeah, it's cold. I hope the sights to see are close by, because you're not going to see much in the distance. There's a bit of snow on the ground, but nevertheless we're a third of the way through December, and I've come to Norway to have a look about, and we could have a look together to see if it's worth coming in December, out of season. I'm excited, hope you are. Let's have a look around the city. Oh, and first we need to find our train. What a lovely airport. Oh, and I needed a wee. That's a success. Let's get the train. Where we got to go?
Yeah, it's active 1103. Yes, number 4. Track 4.
Track 4.
Yeah.
Thank you. Cheers. Okay, so we're going on VY. I booked my tickets in advance. We're on the 1103. That's the next train, track number 4. Takes us to Oslo S, and that's the main station in Oslo. I don't know what's going on down here. It's the noisiest Hoover ever, or these escalators are broken. I'm not sure. But yeah, track number 4, 1103. And I booked the VY. That's a cheaper way to get into Oslo apparently, and that's what I did. So let's get our train. Yep, it's the noisiest Hoover ever. Now these double doors are good because they go out of sync to keep the cold air out. Wow. And we're getting the regional train. And that one is the fly to get train. That's a more expensive train. But we're on the regional train. Not forget about the fly to get. Apparently that's like £30 or something. I paid £9 for this. Yeah, this is a regional train. It goes on to other places, but it stops in Oslo S, which is where you want to get off. That's the main station in Oslo, obviously. Track number 4, 1103. I don't think there's classes on there. I don't know, but I'm just going to get on anywhere because it's only, I think, 20 minutes away, and then we're in Oslo. And when we get there, first thing we do is turn left, I think, if I remember right, and that's the first thing you're going to see. I don't know anything else we're going to do, except I'm going to turn left when we get out of the station and make our way to a bit of modern architecture. So let's wait for the train, get into Oslo.
Man lærer mye av det.
Det mye.
Men
Så øker med 15%.
det alene, liksom?
Det må bare gå selv hjemme.
Ja.
Now this is a train station. Puts the British to shame. But I've just spotted a cruise ship. Let's have a look. So hello everyone, welcome to Oslo. I'm going to go and look at that cruise ship in a minute, but yeah, some station that we're in Oslo. We've got a few hours here. Let's go on a little walking adventure, see what we find, and see what Oslo has to offer. There's not as much snow, I should say, on the ground in the town. Yeah, it's a nice looking cruise ship over there. And Go Nordic Cruise Line. We'll have a look at that. We're going that way first, and try and find a coffee while I'm there. And the first stop in that list is the Oslo Opera House, with sloping roofs and some breathtaking views over the fjord. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so excuse the glasses on the head. My glasses case, I think it's in my bag. I'll have to find out after, but a little tip for you: never buy new walking shoes when you're just about to start a new trip. I've done that and my feet are killing me, but we'll be okay. We've got our first views to see in Oslo now. I'll show you the cruise ship, then I'll pan around to the Oslo Opera House. Now the Opera House was built in 2008. As I say, it's supposed to be an iceberg coming out of the sea. It's got the white marble. I bet that's slippery. But look at the size of that. But can't see it myself. Yeah, it's got a nice design, sloping roofs, modernist architecture, but not really my thing. It's very breezy here. I hope you can hear me. I just want you all to know now in advance, the gloves and the hat's going on very soon. Yeah, come up the top. Views of the fjords are great. The seagulls are massive, there's loads of them. Please don't peel my head. But you get a great view of the city just behind. Radisson Blue. That's my my chain of hotel. Look at this big guy here, look. Let's zoom in on him. That is a big bird. But yeah, great views of fjord and the cruise liner. You can see the dock area and the city there, sweeping all the way back there, and a massive seagull. And in there, that's Munch. Now I'm not going to go in there, but what Munch is, an artist for painting the Scream, is his most famous work. Yeah, I'm not going to go in there just to see that painting. It's not my favourite painting anyway. I think it's not my kind of painting. But yeah, the Scream's in there in the Munch Museum. What do you think? You seen it? Do you like it? I don't. Oh my god, why did I buy new boots? It's really rubbing on my little toe. I'll survive. Now this is a view of the city. Yeah, you get some great views of the city. I think the iceberg effect you probably see from a distance. That's number one on our list, the Opera House. Let's just mind I don't slip. The Opera House here in Oslo. Marvellous views over the fjord. So now we're going to go on to our next thing to see, and I want to go to a place called, now listen, I can't even speak English, so forgive this. It's Bjorn Brugger or something like that. Anyway, it's on Google Maps. I've got it on my phone. It's a bit of a walk. We've got to go around the harbour, follow this harbour around. And we're going over there somewhere, but we follow this round in a horseshoe and see what we see on the way. It's supposed to be pretty picturesque over there, fishing boats, but like I say, we're a third of the way through December, so things might have wrapped up, but yeah, I prefer coming. If you looked at my channel this time last year, I was up in Scotland. I'm half Scottish, so the cold doesn't bother me too much, but yeah, I prefer travelling about and seeing places when it's this kind of temperature and this kind of scene, because it's not as busy, and I think it's more beautiful. But let's get walking around there. That's the direction we've got to go. So let's make a start. I bet this is a nightmare when it's icy. They must close it off. There's no way you've got any chance of getting to the top, even in the frost. It's no good, you've missed your boat. Everyone looking at me. And there goes a vision of the fjords, Oslo. It's a tourist boat taking people out to get a look at the scenery. And you can even start up the engine and drive your house about. Now I can see what the iceberg effect is. Yeah, it looks lovely from here. But that's enough of that. It's a lovely building. And over there it looks like an old fort. We're going to have a look at that. Looks like the old warehouses for the docks here, and mills and stuff maybe. Here. And there you have the cruise ship. The Nordic Crown. She's a beauty. Oh my goodness, that is a sight that I didn't think I'd see when I walked to the top. Look at the cruise ship from here. But we're not here to go to the Armed Forces Museum because Oslo's quite expensive, and we're on a walking tour. Let's see what we can see. We've only got a few hours. I don't want to spend 2 of them in there looking around the Armed Forces Museum. Maybe if I come back I'll do that. That's a lovely view of the ship. Enough of the ship. Let's get going, come on. Okay, so this is beautiful. But over there is, and I've got my phone to help me say it, it's the Akkerbrug and Juvholmen. I don't know. But that's over there. It's supposed to be quite picturesque looking out over the fjord. But to be honest, just walk around because this isn't bad what I'm looking at here. Now here we have one of the Fjord river taxis. He's making his way out, and if you go that way to the peninsula out there, there's things like the Norwegian Viking Museum and a few other things on the island there. Might do that, we'll see how it goes. Oi, big nose. And they've even got a statue of the wife, look at this. And one of me. Now that at the end is the town hall. It's a bit brutal, isn't it? You know, not my cup of tea. It looks more like a power station. Now this looks like it could have been a turntable for an old railway station, but it's not. It's a roundabout. What is it, a roundabout for people? No, I think this was probably train tracks and this was a turntable and it made a feature out of it. And the police have got some boat, haven't they? No getting away there. Okay, so that at the end is the City Hall. That was built in the 30s, oh, started building it in the 30s and finished it in the 50s because the Second World War interrupted that. But yeah, council offices, City Hall, not my cup of tea. I don't really like that. Like I say, it's more like a power station than a City Hall. We'll be going there later. Now, I've heard of a crow's nest, but that tastes a biscuit. Anyway, how are they going to decorate that? Now that looks like a nice place to sit. Might be a horrible building, but it plays lovely tunes. Over here we have a festival for the Nobel Peace Prize. So I'm assuming that's on now or soon. Let's go and have a look. So this is the Nobel Peace Centre where the Nobel Peace Prize is given out. I don't know if it's going on now or there's an opening for it. But there's a lot of people streaming and reporting. So that's the Norwegian royal family. Yeah, the Nobel Peace. Start again. Yeah, the Nobel Peace Prize must be going on now. Today at 1 o'clock it starts. Good timing. So this is Akerberg. Can't say it, can't speak English, but we're here. These are the ferry boats that take you out to the peninsulas and the islands. There's City Hall. We'll visit that later, and you've got the trams and the Nobel Peace Centre there. And we're going to go and find a coffee down there. Apparently there's nice views of the harbour, and we'll find our coffee there. And I'll look into these. I don't know if you've got time to go out to one of the islands or, you know, further around the headlands and come back, but I've got a few things I want to see here. I want to take you with me. So let's go and get a coffee. The Nobel Peace Prize was a turn up for the books because I wasn't expecting that. I didn't look into it. But yeah, that's happening now. So just in that big building at the back there, you've got the royal family and all the people in contention for the Nobel Peace Prize. It's a bit more political now than it is anything else, but still, it's an experience to be here while it's happening. I wonder if it's Aker Bridge. I wonder if that's how you say it. Aker Bridge? Maybe. Yeah, it's all very trendy here. It's all restaurants like Docklands in London. But there's a coffee shop back there. I'm going to grab myself a coffee and then I'll tell you where we're off to next. It's very nice. So I was going to go into City Hall, but I think because the Nobel Peace Prize awards are happening, it's all closed off. So yeah, everyone must be in there for a function after, because just there is where it's all happening at the moment. So we'll have to give it a miss. Like I say, I don't really like the look of the building anyway, but now we're going to go on to the next thing to look at. It's getting cold now. I've got to wait a bit for a ferry taking me round an island, hop around the fjords, but if I can make it back here in time, I'll do that. But apart from that, we're going to go to look at Parliament and the Royal Palace. Let's have a look. Right, so now we're going to go to Carl Jonas Gate. It's by the Royal Palace and the Parliament buildings. We could get a tram there, but it's only 2 minutes less than walking there. So walking there, you get to see more going through the streets. There's a ferry in about an hour, but if I make it back, I'll get that. It goes around a few of the islands on the fjords. But if not, don't worry, because we're going to see that, and then beyond that, there's a couple more things to walk and see on our free walking tour of Oslo today. And there's plenty of statues of naked women. But let's keep walking. It's just down here, about 11 minutes. So this is the centre of Oslo. Got the Royal Palace here and Carl Jonas Gate behind that. This is the main shopping centre. You can see by the way the pubs are even done up. This is the Grand Hotel. The police are setting up there. And it's got all the barriers ready to go up for after all the ceremonies. And you've got the winter fair going on now. Very, very pretty. And it's lovely this time of year. This is why I like coming to places in the colder months. It's nice, I like it. The Proud Mary pub, looking very festive. So all the nutcrackers on the roof. Lovely. So behind me is the Norwegian Parliament. Yeah, the Storting, I think it's called. The Storting. This is where all your politicians of Norway come. So round the back is Carl Jonas Gate. We've got the Royal Palace around there. Let's go round the back to see what's there. Well, apparently this is the Carl Jonas Gate. These two lampposts. I was expecting proper gates. Don't bother going to see the Carl Jonas Gate because it just isn't there. It just means an entrance into the into that square, I think. But let's go Oslo Cathedral. Okay, so this is Oslo Cathedral. The original cathedral dates back to the 12th century, but this one dates back to 1697. It's mainly Baroque inside. It's restored in the 50s after the neo-Gothic revival. But we're going to go in and have a look. It's got painted ceilings apparently. I hope it's open with everything that's going on in Oslo at the minute. Yeah, let's see. Wow, that was beautiful in there. The pulpit dates back to 1699, so yeah, it's a lovely, lovely cathedral. But now we're going to head back to Acker Bridge, or whatever it's called, and we'll see if we can get that ferry. It's like an island type of ferry. It goes around the fjord on a small loop. It's a B19. The ticket's going to cost me about £4.50, I think. So yeah, we've got to buy a ticket on the Reuters app. I'll tell you all about that soon. And we've got to get over there. We've got 20 minutes, should do it. So there's the Royal Palace at the end. I'm afraid I have to wait this time. I haven't got the time. I want to try and get that ferry journey in. And next time we come back to Oslo, it's going to be a spending visit. We're going to do things like the Viking Museum and go out to the peninsula to the Viking village and things like that. So we'll definitely visit the palace next time we come back. I just can't do it this time. This is a what to do for free in Oslo in a day video. So apart from public transport, which is why I'm getting the ferry. So we'll definitely visit that beautiful palace next time we're here, but we need to get back to the ferry. I've got 12 minutes or so. What the actual... That's a very different day to this morning. Look at that. It's going to be an amazing sunset. Hope I get to see it. Okay, so this is a ferry or water taxi B19, and it's going to go around all of the islands in the fjord, come back here. It takes 57 minutes. Let's go. Oh, and upstairs is closed. They knew I was coming. And it's nice and warm. Oh, this is open. Oh, let's go up here. There we go. That's it, off we go. Be back soon. And over there you can just see the top of our cruise ship we saw earlier. So behind those buildings there would be the Opera House where we started today. And if you remember early on in the video, it was all gloomy and cold. And now look at the weather. Beautiful day. But what a day it's been. I've enjoyed every part of it, and this is the way to finish the day off. Let's see what the fjord's like with the islands. We'll be back here in about 57, 56 minutes. So this must be our first stop, just across from where we left at Acker Bridge. Our first stop is this island. Looks like a marina. Don't know what else is on the island. I haven't looked into this. This was a spur of the moment decision. But stop number 1, Hovdaya. And we get a lovely view of Oslo. What an amazing day. And it looks like we've got an amazing sunset. I could definitely live there. I just wouldn't be able to afford the house. Oh well.
Ved Airline skal du forholde deg rolig.
Okay, so that was amazing. It's a little mini cruise around the fjord there on the river taxi. It's route B1. So while there's still enough light left, I'll do my outro now. I'll give you some information first. To get your tickets for things like the boat there, download the Reuter app, R-E-T-U-R. I'll put a link in the description. Buy your tickets on the app. It's the cheapest way to do that. And to get from the airport to the city and back again, download the VY app and buy your tickets for the VY service. Much cheaper, but I'll do my outro now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. That's what to do in Oslo for the day for no money at all. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I need to get back to the airport now. My feet are broken. My batteries are flat. All of them. And I'll see you in the next video. And if this goes out around Christmas, Merry Christmas. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.